Okay. I'm just actually gonna blend this out just a little bit because it seems a little thick, at least up close. And so just kind of blending it all together. Feels like I need some form of interest like right here. There's one thing that kind of sticks out to me, and that's that this pigment gets a little bit, it's a little buildy. So maybe like I had just too much. There is this blue. Do you see these turquoise blues? It's called Bud. Okay. Well, that's interesting. It just kind of gives it a little bit of definition and a little bit of interest. It's like, what's happening up there? I don't know. Is it silver? Is it blue? Don't know. But it is kind of fun. I am going to show you these two powders that I got. Bio Blurring Loose Setting Powder. Now, my understanding of this powder, this is what it looks like, is that it basically works with the foundation, doesn't create like a totally flat surface. I love how this actually operates. There was a little shield over it before to open it, and then there's like a little mesh netting so that it it makes it so that, you know, the brush only picks up a little bit, not too much. I saw Lady Gaga do this, and she tapped off her brush before she did it. Like, why are you tapping your powder off? It's like, well, you don't want it all like put on just one spot. I shouldn't talk on doing it over my mouth. Okay, so this half has the powder and this half does not. Because we're here, I'm just gonna do my forehead and kind of lower face, but I want to wait to do the powder right underneath my eye after I finish my eye makeup. And the other one is called Bio Radiant Gel Powder Highlighter. So a highlighter obviously is to highlight the things that you want to bring out. I see a highlight right here from this powder. And I would also put it on my nose, and I put it here, and I put it here. And I'm trying to think, where else do we put this kind of stuff? It's anywhere where you want light to be picked up. So that's interesting. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this other liner that I got from the Haus Labs that's more of a plum, and we'll do a different kind of look over here, so I'll look a little weird, but... Oh, you know what I haven't done? My brows. This is just from Sephora, Gimme Brow. I really like it, and I really like the applicator. I like how it just smooths everything out and keeps those brows very defined, because I have a little bit of stray hairs sometimes. And it fills in this the beginning part a little bit because it's getting a little sparse, if I can be completely honest. If this is the pigment, what if we used it in a different way? So I used it initially on the lid like this. So what if we like plan to do it actually in the crease alone? So then what would we do for the main lid for itself? So let's take a look at the palette again. So let's try they have this brown right here. It's kind of a adobe color. It's called Ghost Town, and it's, again, kind of an adobe brown orange, and we'll see just how this goes on. See, it's very kind of orangey right out of the gate. I'm gonna take my brush that I used with this pigment, and we're gonna put this right in the crease, and we're gonna see how this works. Ooh, I like that. This is not a crease brush. We're gonna need to do some blending here. That's for sure. And I'm just kind of bringing this out a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. Look at that. It's like, I don't know, I didn't mean to do it, but I did it. Let's try again with this standoff, which is that really light color that I used in the corner. I guess it's called the corner. Oh, way too much, way too much. See, Lady Gaga, she would have known what to do there. She would not have put all that right there. See, this is the kind of thing. This is what happens when I'm trying to get ready to go out. It's like I have no time or whatever, and I just start throwing things in there, and it's just like, I don't know if this is gonna work. All right, so now we're gonna use this pencil, and this pencil is Amethyst Matte. It's a light purple in real life, but it looks kind of more plummy on the camera. One thing about getting older is I noticed that my eyelids, the skin is a lot more loose, wrinkly, and I get that there's products that probably fix that or help with that, but it's kind of just, it's what happens. And so it makes lining really interesting because it's like if you try to pull it really taut, you know, you can try to do that and it works most of the time, but there's also just, sometimes you gotta be able to just kind of, it's like speed bumps, like drive over the speed bumps, sort of. I like this color a lot. I think this is really pretty, and I think this combination is very interesting as well.